Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In today's episode, we are at a very crucial juncture in our journey of PSO. We have done all the tutorial quests and the first tier of quests up to the Forest of Sorrow, but we have left Grand Squall undone. And right after you do the quest Forest of Sorrow, it is time to do the government quests. And the government quests act as the offline story mode that was in the GameCube and Dreamcast versions of the game. This acts as the offline mode so we can complete the government quests, and that will advance to the next tier of quests. So to unlock tier 2, we have to do all of level 1. And there are 3 quests in the first level of quests with the government. There's 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3. And the way that I look at it is like this. We started in one-player mode, and we started with battle training. We started doing research. We escorted reporters around the planet. We helped a scientist go to the planet. And now these reports are coming back to the principal, who is the de facto governor of the residential area. And he's like, okay, we need to find out what the crap is going on ourselves. And we need to get this all fixed so we can inhabit the planet. And so we get to go on special government quests to that end. And these government quests are absolutely insane. Some of them have timers, some of them have puzzles in it, and I'm going to show you how to do all of them. And we're even going to go into government quests 4-1 through 4-6 that I never showed the first time I did PSO. And these are the government quests in the ruins going up to and beating the ruins boss, which is the last boss of episode 1. And the story is just holy cow. So let's come down here to the desk, and we're going to organize a party in episode 1. And you know me, periods for party names. But here's the kicker. Government quests are not found in one-player mode. They are found in normal mode, but this is a problem I have noticed that I really don't like on PSO servers. If you do not password protect your game in normal mode, also known as multiplayer mode, random blueberries, as I like to call them because their names are in blue, random blueberries, random people will just barge into your games because they're not password protected. And the government quests are a really bad offender because these quests can be joined while in progress. You can start the quest up, you could be going through the quest, and you're killing the monsters, working your way towards the end of the quest, and all of a sudden your game freezes and it's like, please wait a minute because this person's connecting. It is so annoying. So, for the love of all that is good and right and true, please password protect your games. And because I don't want anyone coming into these rooms, I'm just going to do gobbledygook on the keyboard. Do something like that. And play mode has to be on normal. We're only level 12 because we hit level 12 in Forest of Sorrow. We got to stay on normal. We're getting so close to 25. But as we do these government quests, there's going to be so many monsters, and we're going to level up so fast. So here we go. We also go to a very different place than the guild counter. So in multi-mode, to access the government quests, you need to come over here to the principal's teleporter, and you need to talk to Momoki, who is this girl in pink standing here on the left. How do you do? I'm the new receptionist here. My name is Momoki. Please let me know if I can ever help you out. Okay, so these are the government quests. We start with 1-1, and it's called Planet Ragol. Oh, whoops, I was gonna... Never mind. Are you Atreyu, the hunter? I'm Principal Tyrell. We have a bad situation. We need to act quickly. Did you hear about the explosion on Ragol? Very well. Pay attention and listen to me. We've lost contact with Pioneer 1. We have no idea what has happened. We've sent probes, but communication always gets cut off near the surface. What happened on Ragol and Pioneer 1? Are the people still alive? The Council made a decision to send a manned search team. You're a skilled hunter. We need your help. We have no choice. We need a place to settle on. Ask Irene, my secretary, for further details. Could you, No, it's nothing. Take care and good luck. Well, let me brief you on your mission. Once you're on Ragol, check the status of the residential area. Checking the status of the central dome is a good idea. A teleporter was launched earlier. You can go to the Ragol directly from here. It may be a little risky, so please be careful. That's all. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, no, nothing. I wish you the best of luck. Now, the reason they're being so cagey about that is because we are going to be finding message bottles down on the planet, the little message nodules, and it's going to introduce us to a character by the name of Red Ring Rico, who is the principal's daughter. And so they're being cagey because his daughter is missing. She went on the first research team. She's missing. She was on Pioneer 1, and he wants to know what happened to her. So, here we are in the forest. I have a mag timer started on my phone, and so it'll go off when it's time to feed our mags. And if I recall correctly, while in normal quests, like in story mode quests, the mag timer doesn't begin until you begin the quest. In these government quests, because they can be joined while in progress, the mag timer begins right when you enter the game, before you even get to the principal's teleporter. Yeah, I just love mech guns so much. Even these base mech guns, this is only an 8-star weapon. Even these base mech guns, they can still one-shot the enemies. They hit 3 times per hit. When you do a 3-hit combo, you shoot out 9 bullets. It's so nice. And there's monsters behind me. No. Okay, so it's time to feed our mags. I'm going to run to safety, and then I'm going to feed the mags, and we'll come back and kill these wolves in a minute. So yeah, we're just feeding antidotes until we get that dex to 30. Okay, let's go kill these wolves. And if you're wondering what music pack I'm using for this game, I'm using a very special music pack I made using the music from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I will be giving you guys a showcase of all my music packs again, because I have many. I have a music pack for Legend of Zelda, for the Zelda event in the game. I have a music pack for Christmas, for summer. I have a music pack for Halloween that uses really creepy, scary, really icky music that is like all minor and yucky from my Castlevania series. I have music from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was the first part of the trilogy. And I'm even working on a music pack for Chrono Cross. I got the Chrono Cross album a little while ago. One of my friends asked me if I could make a music pack with the music. I didn't have it. I found it on sale. There's a new anime shop that opened up down in the valley. And I went to this new anime shop, and they just happened to have Chrono Cross, the original soundtrack, on sale. Now, as I've talked about in my other videos, I do believe in God. And I believe that He is in charge of everything. And I believe He made it possible that my friend would make a request, that it was the right thing to do, that I would be able to find the exact thing I was looking for at this anime shop. And I got the soundtrack, I brought it home, I listened to it, and I'm like, you know what? This music is actually really, really good. I have been a fan of Japanese classical music for decades. Ever since I played Final Fantasy at my friend's house when I was growing up, I have just fallen in love with Final Fantasy music. And the first Final Fantasy that I ever played was on the Super Nintendo. It was Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo, but it was really Final Fantasy 6. And that was my first introduction to Final Fantasy. It was in Final Fantasy 6. And when I got a little bit older and got my own money and got my first job, I bought myself a PlayStation and the entire Final Fantasy series. From when I got my PlayStation, the Final Fantasy Anthology had come out, the Origin had come out, so I got Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I got the Anthology that had 3, 4, and 5 on it. I then bought Final Fantasy 6 and 7, 8, and 9. And then a few months later, Final Fantasy X came out, so I got myself a PlayStation 2 and I bought Final Fantasy X. And I have just loved Japanese music. And Chrono Cross, I've never played Chrono Trigger. I have Chrono Trigger and I have Chrono Cross. I've never played them. I've never heard the soundtrack, but it's Japanese music, right? And so I got it, I listened to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this music's really good. So I'm in the process of making a music pack using the music of Chrono Cross. And it's going to be something special. I just have to finish listening to the entire album, find the boss tracks, find the environment tracks, find all the cool music, figure out where it can go in the game, loop it all, make it sound really good. But I'll be giving you showcases for all my music packs. It'll be after we do this playthrough. Because right now I'm having fun doing the quests, and I've loved PSO for basically my entire adult life. When it first came out in 2001 on the GameCube, I was like, holy cow, this game is amazing. I got to play on the official Sega servers. I got to learn all about this game. I have played this game so much. But when I started making music packs, the game basically became alive for me in a way that it hadn't before, because I've played on the OG track that you get with the game, and after 10,000 hours you get sick of it and you wish you could change it. And so I made music packs, and I'm like, you know what, this game feels new again, it feels fun again. And so yes, I mod the game, I make music packs. I don't need to make skins or anything. I mean, the graphics look amazing, but it's just the original music. After you've heard it for 10,000 hours, it's time for something different. But I'll be showing you all my musical showcases again. I loved making them, I loved sharing them with you guys, and I will be putting everything that I had in PSO content, plus more, when I finish this project, because we're going to do government quests we didn't do last time. And I'm going to show you some other fun things that we have access to on this server. Like certain quests you can do when you're hunting rare monsters. And even custom quests we have. It's like, oh, you need to kill hill delts for this thing to drop. Well, there's a quest that has a butt ton of hill delts in it, and I'm going to show you all the fun things that I know about. But we're here in Government Quest 1-1, and we're looking for, have we seen a message? Oh yeah, there's a message thing right there. I just don't know if that's the first one, because you need to see them in order. Oh, did I forget to start my mag timer? Ugh. We'll just put it in just for this one feeding and then turn it off. because I forgot to start a new Mag timer. I guess that's what you get when you ramble, right? So there's one right there. Is there one in our first room? Because there's a teleporter. Yeah, there is. Okay. So this is our first message note. Testing. I'm Rico Tyrell. I'm a hunter. This capsule is for anyone who has come here looking for me. I hope this helps you. I don't know who you are, but you must know that there's something unusual about Ragol. This is very important. Pay attention to everything around you if you want to survive. And it's time to feed our mag. And this is also third feeding. So I need to go back to the ship and restock, and I will meet up with you in just a moment. Okay, I have cleared out my inventory, restocked on mag food, and then we come into this second room, and here's our next message box. Boomas, I don't like their weird faces. Be careful. You don't want to get surrounded by them. Okay. And so what she does is she just leaves these helpful tips all around the planet. Red gates are locked, green means they're open. Of course you knew that. So basically they teach you about the game, but that very first message box and the ones in the ruins are really, really interesting. And I'm going to let you explore them all on your own. Like this one, for example, says, Mothmans will keep appearing one after another. You have to strike them out at the root. So it's like just little tips about the game, and they are all over the game. Disable the laser fences by using colored switches. It basically teaches you about everything, and all the tips and tricks are all right there, but I will let you explore them when you do these quests yourself. Okay, so we've been in here before. Okay. So this is where we were at, and we're ready to go north. And there's our teleporter to Force 2. No. And then we have to have some wolves to kill. Just wait for a second, I'll just walk into view and oh, nice. What is my ATA? 117, you know what? We can upgrade our weapon. And it's also time to feed our mag. Oh, not my saddle, my foot drill. There you go. Hmm. 117. I think I want to upgrade my weapon to that Hell Vulcan that I have and have a 9-star weapon again. So let's go get it, shall we? I mean, while we don't need it because we're killing the monsters in one shot anyway, it's just nice to have. Because I have it in my personal bank. Well, Vulcan +2. It lowers it by 10, so I need to finish grinding that out. Okay, so this is one of the things that I love doing is making these characters and making them so powerful and just grinding everything out and just skewing the power curve. It's so fun. So we'll equip that Hell Vulcan, and then we will 4, 6, 8, 10, or 9. So we wasted a die grinder, but whatever. Positive item, mono grinder time 8. And then this Hell Gatling plus 9. And then we'll just go and get rid of that extra cane. And we'll restock on mag food. And this is the kind of stuff that I don't like showing you because it's just like procedural stuff. But yeah, we got an upgrade to our gun. And we now have 480 ATP because we don't need 800 ATP like we can get with the Musashi. And if we look, did I deposit? Yeah, this goes in my personal bank. See, and it lowers our attack power by, we got +4 to attack power, and it has, oh my gosh, a lot more ATA. Oh, because it has hit. Right, it has 25 hit. That's why it has more ATA. But, you know, our Hell Gatling is more power, but we might come back to that because of the hit. I'm not sure. But we'll just deposit that in our bank, and let's get back to the fun. Okay, we have this part cleared out. We are ready to go to Forest 2. But look, we have a yellow gun. It still matches our costume. It looks so good. And this one shoots yellow bullets. See, because look at this. It shoots yellow bullets. Very cool, right? And is it like pulsing yellow and orange? Look at that. It's pulsing yellow and orange. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. There's level 13. Wonderful. No, don't touch me. And it's time to feed our mags. Oh, my just my one bag. 3 more antidotes. Level 28. Wonderful. We're getting there. Okay, we lower the barricade, and then we have access to a healing rig. Can we put a telepipe down? Yes, we can. Okay, let's go into this next room. And there's a lot of boxes here. We should be getting a ton of recovery items. The lights are going to go out, and in these government quests, when we have an objective like this, we always get a whole bunch of boxes with recovery items because we are going to be having a fight and a half on our tails. There's going to be so many monsters in this room. And the way we access this room is through this warp, so here we go. Two, 3, 4, 5 wolves to begin with. A barbarous wolf is over there. And then we get some more wolves. And a third wave of wolves. And a fourth wave. And now we get the second set of monsters. So we got the first lock, and there's like 6 locks we gotta do. And now we get the bugs. This is why I like the gun, because they can hit flying monsters, even when they're way up there out of melee range. then there's a sparkly bit over here at the data capsule. We covered the probe data. And then we get to go back and report on what happened. So this is the end of the quest, and we're going to sell off our inventory, restock on mag food, feed our mag one last time, and then we'll finish the quest off. No unknown items. Wonder if we can feed our mag yet. Nope, got 10 seconds before we can feed our mag. 2, 1, there we go, beautiful. 3 antidotes. Oh, and our next feeding in our next episode will hit level 30 on the mag. Oh, how exciting. All right, let's go end the episode. Good job. Is that so? The route to the central dome was blocked off? So we couldn't get a handle on the situation? We sent the probes we recovered to the lab for analysis. And my, were we surprised. Pioneer 1 had never reported anything involving creatures. That might be dangerous to humans. Why are they down there on Ragol now? Thank you very much. So there are hostile creatures. It seems that the planet Ragol is indeed quite dangerous. I'm very glad that you're safe. Why don't you go and rest up for a bit? So that is how you do Government Quest 1-1, Planet Ragol. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most important of all, please remember this. Phantasy Star Online is just a game. And games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them. So if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time when we're going to continue on the government quests, because we're going to be doing these government quests until we unlock the next tier of story quests, and then we'll go back to doing the story. But these government quests act as like a side story that complements the main story. So think of this as like the main story quest, and then all the, quote, story missions in one-player mode are all the side quests in the zones. And then we go through the government quests, which are the main story quests, to advance the story. Think of it like that, and you'll be fine. But in our next episode, we're going to do Government Quest 1-2, and continue on our investigation into why the creatures of Ragol are so hostile, and what happened to the research team. And I look forward to bringing you that adventure, and I hope you will join me next time. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.